All right, what's up, everybody? Keith with Johnson Custom Leather LLC, and this will be the third time I've made this video, so hopefully this one doesn't mess up. I just got off work, and that tastes damn good because it went from freezing cold, which is like 60 here in Florida, to like 75 or 80, and it was hot as balls, and I was working. So today we're going to be doing a update on my Frank's front range boots that came in. Today's Monday. They came in last Wednesday. So I tried to do this video once. I got a phone call, which makes the video go silent. And then I made this video, I want to say yesterday, and somehow I turned Siri on, and like a minute into the video, sound cut out. So while it's just me here and the wife is out, I'm gonna just do a quick 4 or 5 minute video. Probably end up being like 8 or 9, but anyway, here we are. This is the Frank's front range. It's an 8-inch tall boot. The LED light that I have here is making the boot look a little darker on camera than it actually is. Just a shade darker. In person, they are actually a little bit lighter, but it is what it is. There we go. We're getting some good lighting on this one. They're about the same color. If you can see the two different colors, they lean towards this color. Kind of, there it is, right about there. Beautiful boot. I went with the mini Vibram lug. It looked like, if I had to, if I was a picky little bitch, I could say that this one little spot right there, they touched it with the dye pen. But these are going to be, which doesn't affect me at all. That's the only thing. If I found one thing on these boots that I could nitpick, that was the only thing, as you know, because it was just this one didn't have it and that one did. But I bought these because I'm tired of wearing cowboy boots with no ankle support, and I was kind of torn between these and the Packer. The Packer, I believe, has a number 1 toe, which I've got wide feet, and I'll probably still buy the Packer, let's be real, but these are just going to be kind of my daily shit kickers when I'm out feeding the pigs or sinking post in the ground or whatever it is that I'm doing. And y'all don't mind all this shit going on here. I'm working 5 days a week now, so catching up on leather orders is a job in itself on the 2 days that I'm off with a family and jiu-jitsu and everything. But let me prop this up. But on the boot, I got to wear them. Obviously, I put them on as soon as I got home because that's what you do. And I wore them for about an hour. And as soon as I drop my foot in there, I get that nice clunk when my heel pops in. Get that good heel pop. And then I was able to wear them for a couple hours over the weekend. And they just fit great. This is a bit thinner leather. I want to say it's the 5 to 6. I believe that's what Frank's uses for his casual boots, as the work boots are 7 to 8 or 8 to 9. So the break-in on these is not bad at all. I think really tried and true comes down when people say their break-in sucks or they're horrible or something like that. For me, like, this is the 3rd pair of Frank's I got, and custom boots. For one, he's got the fit nailed, so he used the same molding of the same last that he used for my lineman boots on these boots and my my Wilshires. But so the fit is true each time. But I think where people gripe the most is the leather sole, you know, because that does take a minute to get used to. Of course, you can't see in there. But if you're used to standing on, like, for say Nikes or New Balances or something where you feel like you're standing on a cloud, the leather sole will take a minute to break in Once it forms to your foot though, I mean, it's all over from there. But these are a 10 double E. That's the size that Frank has chosen for me. I wear an 11.5 D normally. So if I was to buy a boot off the shelf, it would be an 11.5 D. And that just goes to show about the sizing charts is always different. But it's good to know if I wanted to buy a different pair of boots. For instance, the new tan color that Frank's just launched, which I kind of like. Maybe I'll do like a rough out Packer and in that new tan color. I think that'd look pretty dope, but not sure yet. I still got to get some wear out of these before I buy another pair. But the boots are nice, man. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Obviously, y'all know I don't bullshit. I will say, when you get used to these tongues, you really got to find what works for you. You know, I like to take this fold here, pinch one side to the outside of my leg, and then fold towards the inside of my leg. And the same thing with the left boot, pinch, fold towards the inside of the boot. That way I get this big tongue to fold down in there. Because that itself, it's very supple leather. It's not like super stiff, but if you try to like push it back on each side with your leg and with your foot in between, you know, just kind of push it all back, very uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. I don't suggest it. If it works for you, great, power to you, happy to hear it. But for me, it does not. Again, with Frank's, there's not a stitch out of place. I mean, they just nail it. Every stitch is tight. Probably looked over every stitch on this boot twice, and they just knocked it out of the park. Kudos to whoever was on the dyeing of the edge. I mean, they polished the hell out of these things. Looks really good. Really good job. All in all. Yeah. You know, really good stuff here. And I can't wait to see what they look like maybe in like a month, 2 months, 3 months, something like that. I got them wet the first day, kind of my bad kind of thing. But I was just walking around the yard and I had my son playing with the hose and shit happens. But I want to say this is the Damani Brown that is pictured on the website. I told Frank I wasn't particular on any custom ideas. I just told him just have fun with it, do whatever he think looks good. That way I know that he's making a boot that he likes and that he believes in, instead of saying like, oh, well, he wants this and whatever. If it's what he wants it. You know, I like kind of leaving it up to the maker for this particular style. But if I was to do anything different, I'd rock the same. I don't have this color. It's darker than my Wilshires. And I like them. The only thing I thought about doing different was leaving this at a natural color sole, or the midsole, and then the heel block, so it kind of make the boot pop. But now that I've got the boots, I'm glad that I did not. I mean, I really like the look of them being all one color, because I've got my Wilshires, and I'll bring them out in a couple, probably another video. And if you get that natural dirty, you really got to fight to keep it clean. But like I said, it's like 80 degrees. Pretty sure that I'm starting to sweat. Yeah, y'all can see it. I ain't trying to sweat again today. Like I said, I just got off work. And thank y'all for watching. This is kind of a half-ass video, but I just wanted to show y'all the boots and what I think about the boot. And as always, be American, buy American. If you like the video, give it the thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, don't, I don't care. But if you haven't bought a pair of custom boots, you don't know what you're missing. And let me know if you got any questions on the boot. I think I waited 3 months for these. I don't get no special privilege for doing these videos or discounts, or I don't work for Frank's. You know, I build power lines for a living. But I just think, you know what I mean? There should be more people posting their Frank's boots. That way people like us, when they want, you know, a particular model, you know, they might have YouTube to turn to, you know, kind of persuade their opinion. But yeah, like I said, give me a question if you got a question. If I don't know it, the obvious answer is call Frank's. But anyways, peace out, guys.